Hi everyone, I am Arvin, Papua Junior High School handsome mathematics teachers. I'm from Indonesia. That is my flag, my country flag. My paper talks about the effect of independent learning and mathematical disposition on mathematical problem solving ability in grade 7, and the topic is algebra. My presentation will consist in 5 parts. So let's start in the first part. My background results is based on the PISA. It says that Indonesia is at level 1, while other countries are level 3. It means level 1, it means that students can solve the problem in routine context with all information provided and really defined, so that the working on the process uses the standard procedures. And for the level 3, students can choose and apply simple strategic strategies. And in this level, students can interpret, use mathematical representation, and give some research on the solving the problem. The second one is based on the interview result that I have been conducted with several teachers from 4 different schools. They agree that mathematical problem solving of their students are still low. And why? Because there is a perspective from the student that thought mathematics is a useless and difficult subject. Low learning discipline, low lack of initiative, and then low creativity. Considering math as a useless and subject, and then low creativity and lack of initiative show a low mathematical disposition. The absence of learning disciplines indicates a lack of independence learning. Therefore, in my paper, wants to investigate the effect of independent learning, mathematical disposition on mathematical problem solving ability in our beloved school, Papua Junior High School, in grade 7. Okay, my paper can be categorized as quantitative research with survey correlational type and the location in our beloved school, and then with the total sample 63 7th grade students, and what the data was collected through tests and the questionnaires. Test uses to measure student mathematical problem solving abilities, and the questionnaires uses to measure independent learning and mathematical disposition. And that analysis was carried out by PET analysis using SPSS program, a popular statistic program. This software makes my work is easier. Okay? This analysis will answer my first hypothesis. That this is my first hypothesis. Based on the significant value that is less on the 5%, so we can conclude that there is a significant effect of independence learning on mathematical disposition, and the difference is 74.65%. This is similar to my second hypothesis that I can say that independent learning has direct effect on mathematical problem solving, and the magnitude is 12.11%. For my third hypothesis, I can say that there is a significant direct effect of mathematical disposition on mathematical problem solving, and the value is 38.81%. So for my last hypothesis, I can say, or there is an indirect effect of independence learning through mathematical disposition on the mathematical problem solving abilities, and the magnitude of the indirect effect is 28.94%. So those are my conclusion, and you can read it by yourself on my screen. I already put it. Okay? I know, guys, I know my paper is not talk about the lesson study. I'm sorry for that. It was my thesis to get my master's degree. Okay? From these reasons, I found something, but also I didn't know many things. It is because the data collection did by online. So it is unknown whether the student asks their friends or other people when working on the questions. I don't know. I'm not a god. I'm not a god. I don't know. Okay? That's why for the next academic year, a lesson study plan on this topic. So I want to know what is the independence learning, mathematical disposition, and mathematical problem solving abilities, and how do independence learning and mathematical disposition can be effect on the mathematical problem solving. That is my lesson study theme. So here are the steps of my lesson study proposal. The first one is determine a lesson study theme. This lesson study will focus on to learn how student independence learning, mathematical disposition, and mathematical problem solving, and how do independence learning, mathematical disposition, and can be effect on the mathematical problem solving abilities. That's why we can jump the next step, that is design a lesson as a theme. The material taught in this paper will be talk about the algebra, 7th grade junior high school mathematics plan on this topic. And this topic will be completed in 8 meetings. Every meetings will consist in 2 sessions, 1 session for 40 minutes. And if you want to know what are the activities in every meeting, you can read it full on my paper. I will not put it on the screen. It will take my time. Okay? That's why for the third steps that we'll doing, I will be implementing the lesson study plan. One teaches, and the last is become learning observer. So that the observing and analysis become more important. So in this part, every teacher should observe student independence learning, mathematical disposition, mathematical problem solving abilities, and in this part, so that the observers can become more focused, I suggest in this part the indicators on independence learning, mathematical disposition, and mathematical problem solving. The indicators have been determined in advance. In addition, in this part also, it is very, very, very important. Every teacher should analyze how the independence learning, mathematical disposition, and mathematical problem solving, and write it down in a note. After the lesson ends, every teacher will discuss with a team, and then the result of the observation analysis will be recorded and stored carefully, because this is a very important part. That's why we can jump to the next part, that is reflection. Every teacher should reflect on the question based on the lesson study theme. And then the reflection results are strengthened by the evidence in the form of observation notes, student worksheet, interview result, some documentation through photos, and some videos on the lesson study process. And in this part, I suggest your reflection result must be supported from some expert, some resources, some theories. Okay? So, as the conclusion of my presentation, I will show you our mathematical 7th grade learning in Wals, so you can know our condition. So it's not really abstract for you guys. Okay. Sorry for the audio. It's a very short video, like, okay. It's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. So if you have any question, you can just ask the presenter. Any question? Is there any question for the presenter? Yes.
Can you open your mic?
My name is Kisop from Cambodia, and thank you very much for the presentation. My question is linked to the first question we mentioned about the learning activity. It consists of three types: discussion, learning by themselves, and also one more time. But based on your presentation, I also found the digital by learning, independent learning. So based on your study, what is the whole definition of independent learning, or the scope of limitation of independent learning based on your study?
So your question is what is independent learning? Is it true? Okay.
Because I just wanted to make sure how different between you and the first.
Okay. My friends college, you have basically question from this guy. Okay, then I will answer what I define as the independent learning. That's it. The student can no, okay. What I define as the independence learning that can student from basically I want to know that this is survey correctional the study, so I didn't observe, so I just give the questionnaires and the student answer. I want to know that we are in the same frequency. Okay, I want to know you the first that, so I mentioned it before. So what I define as the independence learning that can student freely to learn what they are. Let's say this is conducted in through online learning. I give them some the video that have to be watched, and I ask them to watch it, access it free, and through my Google Classroom, I put what is the text given. I put it, and then student can access, can do it by yourself. I didn't see what the student look or not, but I force them to access it free. So this is what in very simple way, I can say what is the independence learning. So the student can access what I given to them, what is the text that I given to them, so student can access it, student can do that what I want to do, that I want. Okay. You have it?
Thank you very